Hi, children. This is Mora Sophia, and I'm going to read a book to you today. The name of the book is The Lamb and the Butterfly. The author is Arnold Sungard, and the illustrations are by Eric Carle. You may know Eric Carle from lots of other books you've heard. I'm going to read this book to you today because spring is in the air. The Lamb and the Butterfly. A lamb and a butterfly met one day in the middle of a meadow. The lamb asked the butterfly, "Where is your mother?" The butterfly answered, "I haven't the slightest idea. My mother flies one way, while I fly another." And with a zig, and a zag, and a ziggity-zag, the butterfly fluttered away and landed on a dandelion. The lamb kicked up her heels and ran after him. "Where is your home?" the lamb asked the butterfly. "The world is my home," answered the butterfly. "I am free to fly anywhere." And with a zig, and a zag, and a ziggity-zag, the butterfly fluttered away and landed on a bristle thistle. What does that bristle thistle look like to you? The lamb kicked up her heels and ran after him. "But where do you sleep?" the lamb asked the butterfly. "I sleep where I please," said the butterfly to the lamb. "Wherever I am, well, that's where I sleep." And you can say it with me now. And with a zig, and a zag, and a ziggity-zag, the butterfly flew away to a poppy. That's a poppy plant. The lamb kicked up her heels and ran after him. "Why do you flutter so?" the lamb asked. The butterfly answered, "This is the way I move." "Well, lambs don't flutter," said the lamb. "We walk a straight line. One follows the other." "But I don't follow anyone," said the butterfly. "I go wherever I choose, and now I choose to leave this meadow." And with a, say it with me now, and with a zig, and a zag, and a ziggity-zag, the butterfly left the meadow and landed on a sunflower. The lamb ran after him. Come back," she cried. "I want to ask you a question." "What's your question?" said the butterfly. "Please don't leave me," said the lamb. "That's not a question," said the butterfly. "Put it in the form of a question." And the lamb said, "Will you stay with me? My mother will take good care of you." With a zig, and a zag, and a ziggity-zag, the butterfly flew into the sky. "I don't need anyone to take care of me," said the butterfly to the lamb. "I'm on my way," he cried. "Goodbye, goodbye." But at that very moment, a fierce black cloud darkened the sky, and rain began to fall. An angry gust of wind caught the butterfly's wings, and he was swept out of sight. Then the lamb heard her mother calling, and she hurried to her side. "What were you doing at the far end of the meadow?" the mother asked the lamb. "I followed a butterfly," said the lamb to her mother, "and now he is lost in the storm." "Poor butterfly," said the mother to the lamb. "But that's what happens when you go fluttering this way and that." "But now I'll never see him again," said the lamb to her mother. "He is gone forever." And then the mother asked, "What's that on your back?" The lamb asked, "What's what on my back?" the lamb asked her mother. "Isn't that a butterfly?" the mother asked the lamb. And she was right. Sure enough, there on the back of the lamb was the butterfly himself. His wings were wet and bedraggled. He looked as though he would never fly again. "Now will you stay?" the lamb asked the butterfly. "Let me think about it," said the butterfly to the lamb as he tried to dry his wings. By now, the sun had come out. Slowly, the butterfly tried to flutter. With a zig, 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 and a zag, 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 and a ziggity, ziggity, zigzag, he managed to reach a honeysuckle vine. That's our honeysuckle. In one of its blossoms, he found a pool of nectar, and he sipped, and he sipped, and he sipped until he felt strong again. "What have you decided?" the lamb asked the butterfly. "I'd like to say," said the butterfly to the lamb, "but I really must be on my way." "Well, if that is so," said the lamb to the butterfly, "I won't try to stop you." "Please, don't think me ungrateful," the butterfly said, and spreading his wings in the splendid act of flight, he zigged, and he zagged, and he ziggity-zagged, and soon he was lost from sight. This time, the lamb did not follow the butterfly. She walked instead to her mother's side and never asked a butterfly to join a flock of sheep again. The end. Boys and girls, I read this book every year because spring is in the air. Also, Passover's in the air, and Passover is the holiday of spring. If you'd like to draw a picture of the favorite flower you saw in this book, you can. I'm going to show them to you one more time. Dandelion, bristle thistle, it reminds me of a cupcake. Poppy, sunflower, and the healing honeysuckle. I sure hope you enjoyed this book, The Lamb and the Butterfly. See you soon.